Pre-game ceremonies winding down. First pitch moments away from Citi Field. It's the Nationals and the Mets. Next. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the East-leading New York Mets. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you see a guy here looking to get himself into double digits here in victories for this season. And I'd give him a better than even chance of doing it because he's been pitching so well.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Denard Span makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Tonight for Washington, center fielder Denard Span.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball one as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Here's Jason Worth. Ball one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's 12 doubles now on the campaign. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
2-0 on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Bryce Harper will try to pick up that run in the top of the first as they've got that leadoff man up to third now with one away. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He waits, now the pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
He's ready now. The pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Another 0-2 coming. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
He's set. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready? Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. They'll go to work against the American League Cy Young Award winner from 2013, the hard-throwing right-hander Max Scherzer. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, look at this. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Those are some quick feet down there at third base, and soft hands, too, as you see him reach out to snare that one. But by the time he gets to his feet, he's got to hurry the throw over there, and it winds up being just a little too late.
Gary Cox will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
From the stretch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Here's the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Span falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 3.
Number 3 will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Now the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Ian Desmond will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold.
Ian Desmond.
Now here's the first pitch. No. The next pitch. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Just does manage to get a peek. Ready with the 2-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is there, and he has it for the out. Yeah,
once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Wilson Ramos digs in at the plate. And here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the 2-0 home.
Right.
Fouled back. Here it comes, 2-1. Ball 3.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses, ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Anthony Rendon will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He waits. Now the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here he comes on 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Trap. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Stepping in now, Danny Espinoza, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. He's ready now, the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. David Lee will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2-2 pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
3-2, here it is.
Here we go.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Number 30 will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits 6th in the senior circuit in stolen bases. First offering on the way. Too low, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Espinosa on to first, and they turn the double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
In now, Michael Kadire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 263 with 19 homers and 72 RBIs. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We'll move to the third with no score. Max Scherzer will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch coming. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch-out. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. One away now in the Washington third. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Lee back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Here's Jason Worth, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Fouled back. The pitch. Got him. Three up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Brian McCann will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Into the box now, number 48. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Harper is there, 2 down.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
1-0. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Ready now on 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Bryce Harper will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
The 2-0 on the way. Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Ryan Zimmerman will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. In the air to right center. Lee is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Ian Desmond will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here's another 1-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Number 30 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Gary Cox will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Center fielder, Gary Gary Cox.
First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. One 0 pitch now. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here he comes, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Hey, he's gonna throw a strike.
Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball four. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Michael Lee will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here's a 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now this is on the ground for Desmond. This could be two. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Number 3 will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Mets go down quickly. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning.
Get out of here, DC.
Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And a great start to the 5th. That ball is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, he'd retired 8 in a row, so he's trying to go through the entire lineup here, but this guy, he's got other ideas. That'll snap you back to reality in a hurry.
In now is Anthony Rendon,
Third baseman, Anthony.
as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. That last home run traveling an estimated 412 feet. Now the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Danny Espinosa, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but you know, that's good fortitude to come back with the punch out. Now, he needed that.
Into the box, Danny Espinosa. As the first pitch to him is chopped fouled off to the left for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
It's in the palm of your hand.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
The 3-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nats get 1, and it comes on this swing by Wilson Ramos. Middle of the night at Citi Field. It's now 1-0 Washington. David Lee will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on by Espinosa takes care of him for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 is on the way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Michael Kadire will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit. In with it here is Worth, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Brian McCann will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Desmond for 1. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Denard Span will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. First offering on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jason Worth will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch on the way. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In there, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Bryce Harper will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The pitch. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
The next pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
.30 is on the way. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Here he comes on 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, and it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Jay Lee will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Ian Desmond will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch coming. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Ball 1. 1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Matt Carpenter is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this ball skied in the air out to Span in center. And he's got it for the first out.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. For Espinoza, the second baseman. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Gary Cox will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. The 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Here's the full count offering. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
With two-way, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Michael Lee will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Come on.
1-0 on the way. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball two. A runner on first with two away. Hitters count 2-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. From the belt, the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
All season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. Now, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
Standing in now, number 3. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Now the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on Show Track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Dylan G will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 35, Dylan G.
Wilson Ramos will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Anthony Rendon will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch coming. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 1-0 on the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
He's leaning towards second.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Don't get too fancy here. Take it off. Let's get
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Let's get through here.
3-1 on the way. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Stop the called right
Now
here.
the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Right, kept standing, man.
The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Calm yourself already.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ball game. Especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just one out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Number 34 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Brian Goodwin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 67, Brian Goodwin.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to deep right field. This is going to get over his head as it's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. And he will score as well. And the tide has officially changed now as they've taken a one-run lead.
Just what the doctor ordered right there, a 2-run triple to take the lead in this ball game, and he's going crazy down at third. Not only do you get the 2 RBIs with that base hit to take the lead in this ball game, but now standing at third base just 90 feet away, you've got a chance to add to that lead, and he is on fire down there at third.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Stop him right here. Don't let him score.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 1-2 with one away. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
And I think here he might have had one eye on that runner to see if he was breaking from third base. And right when he lifted his head up, that's when the ball goes right through him. And that'll for sure be a fielding error, but also an RBI.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. Here's Jason Worth as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And even with 3 runs in here, that guy's still a threat to go at first. He may try and make this inning worse.
The 1-0 home. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Here's the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Ready on 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here comes the 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Bryce Harper will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now here's the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Hey, let's turn go.
The 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Comes set. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here now the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here. Another try at 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Number 3 is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, the 8th in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out.
Let's stop something right here.
Now here's the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the 1-1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Cox will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Washington leads this one 4-2. Jerry Blevins will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jerry Blevins.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
One-0 pitch now. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Yeah, good eye.
Now the 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
The 2-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Michael Kadire will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a little dribbler up the line to first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone! So a two-run home run for Michael Kadire, number 197 in his career, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Washington,
bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Matt Forte.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 now to McCann. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 home. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now the veteran deals on 1 and 2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
This is why it's so important to have a left-handed specialist in your bullpen. This could very well be the only batter he faces. So if that's the case, he certainly did his job.
David Wright will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, David Wright.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. One-zero. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Daniel Murphy will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch to him. That tails back over, strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. All even now at 4 apiece. Taillon will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
61.
Ian Desmond will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, no balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Here he comes again, 1-2. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Wilson Ramos will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Anthony Rendon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. And a ball, 1-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Here's a 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The 2-1 home. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Danny Espinosa would be next. 2 out, nobody on. The 3-1 coming. Grounded to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. This game's all tied at 4. Gary Cox will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. Out of play off to the right. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets some strikeout.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Full count offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Number 3 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Espinosa on to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. And the call's been made for a pinch hitter now as Nate McLouth has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
McLouth.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Low roller, and he barehands it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Number 1 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. The 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Two, 1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Third strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Now here it comes. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Kadire is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Score remains tied at 4. Nate McLouth will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 15, Nate McLouth.
Casey Jansen will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Casey Jansen.
David Lee will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The shortstop, David Lee.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Rendon is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. One pitch, one out.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will step in. 1 for 2 with a walk thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first offering. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled back. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Michael Kadire will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
All right, Michael, here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
2-0 on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-1 to Kadire. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this is the guy.
The 3-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Kadire.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. The ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so you might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Brian McCann will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Now the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. The 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. The 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Aaron Barrett will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. Asdrubal Cabrera will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Juan Lagares will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
12. Juan Lagares.
Come on, Cabral.
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hit something hard right here.
The 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
So 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a grounder foul. The net almost took the first base coach along with it. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Well, with 2 away here, you are running a little bit of a risk by putting him on. Now another walk would end it, but at least you give yourself a few more options to get a force out, and you can get out of this inning still tied.
Daniel Murphy will stand in needing a 2-out hit to win this one, although a pass ball or a wild pitch would do the trick just as well. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
The 1-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Wood is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Mets leave them loaded. Still all square at 4 apiece. Juan Lagares will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Paul Lee will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Jason Worth will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Leading off for the Nationals, left fielder, Jason Worth.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Now the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
here's a close-up of how he grips that knuckleball. You can see it's not really his knuckles that grip the ball, but rather his fingernails that really dig into the seams. And that's such a tough pitch to throw and even more difficult to master.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here comes the 2-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cox is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. This game's all tied at 4. Gary Cox will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Michael Lee will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch coming. And that misses, ball 1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. One out, nobody on. The 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
In now, number 3, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Chalked that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. David Lee will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Here's the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. The 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity's a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Stepping in now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's mound, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Now the 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
The 3-1 pitch. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
That's a good at-bat there. And sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Michael Kadire will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. Now here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. The 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
The 1-1 pitch. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Michael Kadire. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
And he stepped in knowing the game was on the line, and he was still aggressive. He found a pitch he could do something with, and he winds up winning the ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.